Rod Squire. I'm a Mohawk Turtle Clan from Six Nations here. Our business is Reserve Power. Reserve Power is a renewable energy business that aims to combat global climate shift as well as reduce GHG emissions. Through Reserve Power, we have three sectors that we've established. The first being the solar sector, Reserve Solar, in which we implement solar power through residential and commercial buildings alike. Secondly, we have Reserve EV, which is the charging stations for the electrical vehicles that are being pushed in North America over the next few years. And lastly, we've adopted the Reserve EDU, which will be an educational and training program that will lead into the implementation of both previously said businesses there. So not only will the education program be a training, but it will also lead into a job where we can manufacture, educate, and then travel so we can spread the word and provide other training programs to different reserves, on reserve, off reserve, doesn't matter. We've been moving along very quickly, like establishing 3 different subsidiary companies under Reserve Power. So over the last year and a half, we have gotten a lot accomplished with partnering with companies from China, from the UK, and as well as local companies like Six Nations Economic Development Corp. They've been very helpful in leading us into the right direction, appointing us to the proper people to talk to when implementing our programs and such. It ultimately leads to job opportunities. So we're coming from Six Nations Reserve, you have limited selection of jobs normally, so we want to introduce a new sector for our people to hopefully get interested in right now. The biggest hurdle actually is regulations. So with green energy and solar implementation is not necessarily new in North America by any means, but lately over the years it is really being pushed. So we found that the regulations since 2016 has been changed 3 to 4 times already. So like every other year, there's new challenges, obstacles, loops to hop through and everything. So that has been our biggest hurdle right now. I don't like working for anybody else really, right? If you're working for someone else, you're helping them instead of yourself. And with this business, it's not only helping ourselves, but we are helping our community. And at a larger scale, with reducing greenhouse gas emissions and going a greener route, we are helping the earth itself, which really holds a place in my heart. And as well as I feel most Indigenous people, as we are protectors and preservers of the land considered, right? So that's mainly the focus behind this business. Just go for it, you know what I mean? Like, don't be afraid. Fearing failure and regret is probably the biggest thing that they will face. You would rather go for it and potentially fail or succeed, but in the long run, 10, 20 years from now, you're going to wish you actually took that leap, right? Instead of doing nothing or having that constant what if in the back of your mind. And as well as to, if you're going to make that leap, be willing to just make mistakes too. Because if you don't make mistakes, you don't learn, you can't progress. And then if there are no mistakes being made, nobody else learns in this world either. I'm Rod Squire, and I'm a proud Mohawk of the Haudenosaunee Confederacy.